Hey, what's up guys? So let's review conjugating verbs. I know it's not everyone's favorite topic, but it's very necessary, so here we go. Conjugating verbs means that we are going to list all of the verb spellings in order by subject. It's a fancy way of saying subject-verb agreement. Take an AR verb, for example, like hablar. To conjugate it in the yo form, to say I speak, you want to drop the AR and say yo hablo. Drop the AR, add the letter O, yo hablo. For the tú form, which means you drop the AR, add an AS. Tú hablas, you speak. Yo hablo, I speak. Tú hablas, you speak. So how about he speaks or she speaks? You drop the AR, add an A. Él habla, he speaks. Ella habla, she speaks. Usted is a very polite and formal way to say you. It's like the opposite of tú. Tú is a friendly, familiar way to say you. Usted is a formal way to say you. Usted habla, the same form as él and ella. Drop the AR, add an A. Usted habla. For the nosotros form, drop the AR, add an AMOS. Amos. Nosotros hablamos. Hablamos. Next you have ellos, which means they. Ellos hablan. If you're talking about a group of people that's all girls, that's going to be ellas. See how él is singular and ellos is plural? Ella is singular and ellas is plural. Pretty cool, huh? Here's a fun fact. Nosotros means we. In English, we is a very short word, and I is even shorter than that. So how do you go from yo to nosotros? Way back in the colonization days, the Spaniards spoke very differently. And before that, they spoke even more differently. So the word nosotros was actually a phrase that was yo y otros. Yo y otros. After a while, many years, many decades, maybe even centuries, the phrase yo y otros morphed into the word nosotros. Nosotros. I'll tell you more about vos and vosotros another day. So, lastly, after ellos, we have ustedes. So, usted, formal, polite, you, one. In Latin America, when you address a group of people and you're talking to them, you call them ustedes. Ustedes hablan. That's AR verbs. I'll have to do ER verbs and IR verbs another day because I want to focus on Spanish too. We're talking about stem changing verbs. This requires a little bit of magic, so if you will. Do you believe in magic? All right, ding. So you conjugate the verbs like normal, but you're going to have a stem change like this. That's right. The word changes spelling in the middle, in the stem. Shout out to a student who submitted the answer to the question, why do they call it stem changing verbs? Why is that a thing? Why do we call it a stem changing verb? What is a stem? I didn't know verbs had stems. Are we planting them in the ground now? Putting a little fertilizer on the verbs and they're growing? I mean, what's going on, you know? So you conjugate the verbs like regularly, and then you change the spelling in the middle. How do you know if a verb is a stem changing verb or not? Because I will tell you if a verb is a stem changing verb or not. Because I love you that much. That's, I'll tell you. Realistically, in the dictionary, you will see a parentheses and you'll see a letter combination beside the verb indicating the stem change. We are conjugating pedir and servir, which are both E to I stem changing verbs. The conjugations look like this. See the stem changes? It's pretty nice. I highly recommend buying one of these magic conjugators. You got to get one of these. They work wonders for the Spanish world. You got to get one of these. Servir, same way. There you go. It's that easy. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? I think so, anyways. So, here's the hard part, and even our magic conjugator cannot help us with this. This takes a little bit of memory. I know that's not fun, but here's how you can commit it to memory without reading pages over and over and over. Stay engaged. That's how. Stay engaged. Come to class. I'm doing live meetings 3 times a day. If there's a time that doesn't work for you, but there's another time that does, ask, and you shall receive access to that live meeting. Come on, man. I'm here for you. I'm having a little fun with this stuff. You know, we're doing live meetings. I'm making some videos. I'm engaging with you guys. And personally, what I would like to see is us coming together in our class times. And I'm working with you. I'm explaining some things. You're asking questions. You're submitting a little bit of work. And then, bam, that's your grade right there. That day. That easy. And you will learn it. That would be the greatest thing. It's a real bad habit to fall into playing catch up all the time, especially when you start playing catch up and then all of a sudden you show up to class and all the catch up is yellow. Because at some point we started playing mustard and you didn't know because you're too busy playing catch up. So my advice to you, and hot dogs in order. Some people out there are one hot dog short of a full pack. I know. But even those people are able to learn Spanish. Now that either says something like either Spanish is very easier or I'm just an awesome teacher. I don't know. Please continue to stay engaged. Watch the videos, come to the live meetings, and we'll have a blast. Hasta mañana. Hasta luego. Hasta pronto. If you're awesome like me, this is just un camino en el parque, a walk in the park. But I realize that, man, sometimes it hurts to be this awesome, guys. I'm the victim here, okay? It's all about me. I'm joking. I mean, you want proof we'll have a blast there? We'll have a blast. We'll have a blast there, and we'll have a blast there too. All right, peace.
Yep. En línea. Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah. Say the conjugation again. Nosotros what? Pedimos. Very good, because there's no stem change in the nosotros form. You are exactly correct.